some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You're gonna feel different.
Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
PeeWee Longway, neighborhood rolling 60 by way of Atlanta, I believe. I think he was Brick Boy, Brick Baby Homeboy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Brick Baby Homeboy. Big paper having type Nia. Then he got some time. Sean Cotton. I was strolling through YouTube streets and he had a title saying you can buy some PeeWee Longway's jewelry for $30. So I'm thinking, damn, he must have had some bullshit jewelry, fake it till you make it type shit. I'm not sure. If it's only $30, like, I mean, that had to be the case, right? Maybe not. But with no further ado, we're going to see what Sean Cotton say. PeeWee Longway and Knowles paying $30 for his jewelry have been up to.
Yes, you can win some of PeeWee Longway's jewelry, iconic jewelry, for as little as $30. Now, we know last year he was hit with a conspiracy to move and work, selling drugs, and he just pleaded guilty. He's facing between 10 to 14 years. Sad case. I mean, if you pay.
That's crazy. I just mentioned him and Brick Baby was boys, and they both just had to take a deal for a similar amount of time. 10 to 14. I think Brick Baby's was 9. That's crazy.
This is the PeeWee Longway. If you were a fan of his career, if you listen to his lyrics, he never really took music serious. We all know PeeWee Longway could have been a way bigger rapper. He was talented. He had the swag. He had the street cred. He had the lyrics. The nigga could really, really rap. But he never really cared about rap. Let's not play dumb. Let's not play stupid. We knew PeeWee Longway was a hustler. He talked about it in his music, running around the lobby. He gave us.
That's the case. That may be. I'm just saying, if he fighting what you say he fighting, certain shit we just might skip by saying as members of the culture, bro. At least until he get his time.
A lot of decoded language that let us know what he was doing out here in these streets. Now, me, myself, I was the first person to ever interview PeeWee Longway in the trap. And I'm not going to say too much. I'm not going to put a lot of his dirt out. He already pleaded guilty. All of this is public.
Okay, he already pled guilty. Okay. I see it. A lot of people say pleaded, even in an official capacity, but it always felt wrong to say pleaded. I thought you would say pled, but I see that pleaded is applicable in these situations, just like pled.
Public information.
I hear pleaded so much, made me think pled might not be right. Oh, blah, 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 blah. It might be appropriate to say pleaded over pled. That's the common way of saying it these days.
We all know what's going on. I did his first ever interview in Atlanta. I'm trying to make it out. At the time, I'm living with my mom. I'm just trying to get it. I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to interview anybody who knows somebody. So at that time, I'm in Atlanta. I'm making 11-hour trips to Atlanta in a rental car. And at that time, Atlanta, if you knew a Hood Rich King or if you knew anybody, you know, Atlanta is one of them places. If you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, you're gonna get in the door because they show so much love like that. So I ended up in the trap. I interviewed, Jose Guapo. I interviewed Jose Guapo, and PeeWee Longway was right there. That nigga, he really didn't care about doing the interview. Like, if you go back and watch it, he didn't give a fuck about doing no Say Cheese interview. He didn't care about music. The nigga was in the trap making it work. And I ain't gonna say too much, but he was making it work. He was doing the do in the trap. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he's always been the type of guy who really didn't give a fuck about the music. He was just doing that because his friends around him was trying to tell him to do it. And he's always been a real respected guy in Atlanta. So this is not really surprising. I mean, if you know, you know. He was always the hustler. He was always trying to get it. He just happened to be good at rap. and he made a career out of it. And he could have really did something. He could have did something if he would have really just stuck to it and been consistent. But he was just really just doing that because, like I said, everybody around him was doing it, and it was whatever. So I did the interview with him, and you know, he always rocked with
so many people like that. That's how easy he was. They say, as far as a rapper, not as a CEO, he was really pushing it, but he never really was trying to be no rapper. And he's saying PeeWee Longway could rap. I've never listened to his music, but he couldn't rap and still popped off.
And we did a second interview. At that time, he really just didn't. He was always doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And
I'll make that video.
You know, conspiracy hit. A lot of people locked up in Georgia last year, 2 years ago, last year, and he recently just pleaded guilty. Looks like he's going to do between 10 or 14 years. But yesterday on Twitter, you know, somebody made it be known that the U.S. Marshals are auctioning off his jewelry. I mean, you got watches for $21,000. You got YPN pendants. You got Jesus pendants, $2,000. You got another.
So much for it being fake jewelry going for low. It's the real deal.
10-karat yellow gold fancy double curb link for $20,000. You got the NPA pendant. This is the one that everybody's talking about for $30. It's $35 now, but it started off last night for $30.
This can't be. So are these one-offs? I mean, because it can't be available no more. Whenever this video came out, it was already bought. It was literally only $30. Didn't last long unless these are a jury line, and you can get, everybody can get one.
It's the cheapest one on the books. A lot of people are watching it. You got 2 bids already. Yes, I mean, this is it's fake. It's a cubic zirconium pendant.
Oh, it is fake. They ain't okay. I know it. $30
for $30. NPA, right? A lot of people are calling it fake. A lot of people have jokes.
They gonna bid on it. I bet you still go for a couple bands at the least.
Come on, bro. If you ever been somebody that knows somebody that is a jewelry guy that didn't really have it in the beginning, everybody started with a startup kit. Everybody started with a startup.
Not everybody, but the vast majority. I was Fresh Ice, Day Uno, Hard Time Records, Big Wino, my mama.
Startup kit. Everybody has some bullshit jewelry.
So much so now, I'll take a starter kit. I don't give a fuck about the extravagance of jewelry any longer.
To get in the game, you know, rap, like I told y'all, you got to look like somebody to be somebody to get some type of support.
I ain't putting no bullshit in my ears or on my fingers, though. Oh, my mama, that just don't feel right.
Somebody. So let's not try to play PeeWee Longway with the NPA $30 joint. Everybody has a startup kit. You gotta fake it till you make it. That's just what it is, bro. Let's not act like y'all don't fake it till you make it.
You don't necessarily have to fake it till you make it, although that is the popular way. When you stick to the script, it's a lonely road. E-dope.
I know Instagram, I know social media make it to where everybody rich. No, bro. These rappers.
I mean, he making a good point in general. I just want to hear about the $30 piece of jewelry. And now we see, I mean, but the fact that it belongs to him, I think the value is still going to be attached at a higher rate. Somebody in the culture, street culture, hustle culture, hip hop culture, gang culture, gonna buy it. Free PeeWee Longway and Brick Baby. Like,
get you some money, you gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You gonna feel different.
That hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.